Shalom. All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS that taught me this truth, and peace to many Akim has their life daily, push this truth for sincerity, and a few Aqua plus learning. Shalom. Once again, my name is Ainan with GMS Detroit Camp. Pray this video is edifying to the hopeful elect, to so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans, and Israelite foreigners scattered abroad, the four corners of the whole world. Suck you. This video is on the MOTB. And I'm going to get scriptures on what it is to break it down for the people that don't know what it is. And right now, we're in the month of June. And it is the micro C hip. You know, the apostles and elders was always right when they start with Elder Apostle Tahar on down. It is the MOTB. You know, if you Jakes are not fully persuaded by now, and you willingly receive this thing, hey, you ain't a part of the hopeful elect. You ain't a part of the 1/3. Hey, Yahweh Shem Shai is gonna fuck you up. You know, literally. And I asked Google, Internet, Gemini, if people already have them implanted. If I, can I get the? Yep. If people already have them implanted inside their bodies right now and making wireless financial transactions right now in today's time, and this is its response. You are right. People are indeed using implanted micro C-hips for wireless financial transactions right now, especially in some parts of the world. Examples: implanted payment C-hips used today in Sweden. Sweden is a notable example where C-hip implants are used for various purposes, including contactless payments, peculiarly for public transport and access to gyms, and over 4,000 Swedes have opted for this technology. I believe it's more than that. They keeping it down a low number. Walletmore, the British Polish company, offers implantable payment micro C-hips commercially and claims to have nearly 200 people with the implants. Three Square Marketplace, a Wisconsin company, offered its employees the option to be micro C-hipped for convenience, including contactless payments in the company break room. Important notes: voluntary adoption. The use of implanted C-hips for payments is currently voluntary in the locations mentioned. The NFC technology. These implants utilize near-field communication (NFC) technology, which allows short-range contactless, the short-range wireless communications for payments. Regulatory landscape. While some countries and companies are exploring implementing technology that offers interacting preemptive bans on mandatory micro C-hipping, particularly in the United States, it is important to remember that despite these examples, human micro C-hipping is still in its early stages of development and adoption. There are ongoing discussions about safety, security, ethical concerns, including political risks like hacking and data breaches, and privacy issues. Now, and Hey, people are buying and selling with this technology right now, today. Matter of fact, let me go to my
T. Oh my God. Please tell me this isn't true.
I don't care about no Kevin Hart, none of the motherfuckers. They gon' a lot of these entertainers are gonna take it because they're gonna want to stay in the society. In fact, because this damn thing's pissing me off. But where's it at? Where's it? Oh, the one with the. Come on, devil! Don't want me to get this thing. Come on. I know I got some more stuff up here than this. It's a lie. Well,
Have such a good digital twin that you'll be able to go into the metaverse, into a virtual reality world, turn a dial, pull a switch, feel around, and actually change it in the real planet. Absolutely. And this is not far off. I mean, the physical and the digital worlds, they will grow together, and the result is exactly what you just said. I wanted to ask when you all think we're going to move from this form factor to something that's on your face glasses and when computing's all on the edge. All right, 50 seconds. Who wants to answer quickly? I think it will. It will. First of all, it will definitely happen. I was talking about 6G earlier, which is around 2030. I would say that by then, definitely the smartphone as we know it today will not anymore be the usual, the most common interface. Wow. Many of these things will be built directly into our bodies. Many of these things will be built directly into our bodies. Many of these things will be built directly into our bodies. Can you imagine that in 10 years when we are sitting here, we have an implant in our brains, and I can immediately feel, because you all will have implants. Hello, Bethany speaking. Hello. Are you phoning for Bethany? Yes. What are you doing? This is Bethany. Can you hear me? Well, you're right in front of me. But can you hear me down the phone? Oh my God. This is me. On the phone, I had it implanted. My hand is the phone. I can walk and talk because I'm on the phone inside my hand. I am the phone. This is what phones are going to be from now on. I have integrated. Thank you for your call. Subdermal implants. They charge themselves with motion like a self-winding watch. And it's on the 22 network. I get signal across 95% of UK mainland, 98 by next year. When I phoned you, it was ringing. You were ringing. That's the speaker. So small. Have such a good digital twin that you'll be able to go into the metaverse, into a virtual.
and where is it? Don't tell me they took it down already. Hell no. It should be here. Well, that's all right. But hey, this thing is happening right now. You know, the elder apostles was always correct about it. Matter of fact,
I'm at Whole Foods and I'm about to pay for groceries with my.
she was called Trip Girl.
implant at self-checkout. Follow for more shopping. Paying with chip implants at self-checkout.
He's paying with his hand. It's June, and it is the Michael C. Hip, and it's more.
Paying at Tesco. Paying at Tesco with chip implanted in my hand.
You know, so it is what it is. Now let me get some scriptures on it because um, coming soon, you're gonna be put with a choice with what we call the hour of matter of fact. Let me just get it. This is Revelations 3:10. Because you have kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And, matter of fact, if you take it, a you failed in the hour of temptation, you know, because you failed, you know. Simple as that. And this is the end all be all, the scripture that we always go into. That's a great millstone. This is Revelations 13:16. He calls it all. Uh uh Matter of fact, read it in the NLT. He required everyone, small, great, rich, poor, free, and slave, to be given a mark on the right hand or on the forehead, and no man could buy or sell anything without that mark, which was either the name of the beast or the number representing his name. And when you go into that word, I'm gonna just read in verbatim in the KJ version, because that's the one we always read. He calls all small, great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy, sell or save, or he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of a beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. And when we go into the Slakia, we go into these the meaning of these words, because elder apostles always tell us go in the meaning of words. You go into the Hebrew for the Old Testament, and Greek in the New, and when you go into a mark, is charagma, and man, when you go into it, it's Charagma, Strong's definition, a scratching, etching, a stamp as a badge of servitude, and when you take this thing, it was a video with what's that guy name? What's that guy name? I can't think of his name right now. Save my soul. But he did a video with Aaron Russo. He did a video with Alex Jones, and he talked about this technology. They gonna put it in you, you know. But and if you do anything that they don't like, they could turn the micro C hip off, and you'll be ostracized from. You won't be able to do anything in their society. But hey, it is what it is. And when you go into uh, 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 um, even more. It goes into the Carax, Strong's G, 5482, the Carax, a palisade or a stake, a pale or a stake or a palisade, and pales between the earth and matter of fact, it goes into to sharpen to a point can and through the idea of scratching or a stake, uh, 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 um, a ramper, a military wound. Matter of fact, nah, mm-mm. Matter of fact, it goes into this. I want to get out of that. I want to go to this. This is the thing that they're gonna put in you to push that thing in. You know, and that's the Crocs. You know, and if you get that, they go put that in you and push that thing up under your skin, and you be Michael C hipped, and if you and and it goes all the way back to Grapho, Strong's G 11 25 to write. Matter of fact, Grapho. Matter of fact, it's gonna have to express in written characters, commit to writing. It's going to be a writing a record of things, because when you put your hands up to it, it's going to send a signal to the database, and the database is going to send signal back to the register or wherever you're at, and it's going to let you know that the transaction been completed. You know, and coming soon. This is the technology that John the Revelator seen when he was on the island of Patmos. You know, and what they want you to do is be a slave. They want you to be a slave. If you take it, hey, they can always go in there. If they say you owe you money, you owe them money, they can go in and take money out. And they say that they owe you money, they could give you money, you know. But it's all going to this digital, wireless, cashless society. And if you willingly accept this thing, there's no repenting, no mercy from Yahweh Shem Shai, the one you Indian call God. If you take it, I got read what you're gonna receive. This is a doom for the worshipers of the beast, because it's gonna be destruction. This is Revelation 14:9. And the third beast followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and its image and receive his charagma in his forehead or in his hand, and Elon got people Michael C. Hip in their heads. He called it Fitbit for the brain. Synchron got people Michael C. Hip in their brain. And this thing is happening right now. Or in his head, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which was poured without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels in the presence of the Lamb. And, and indignation is the righteous anger of the Most High. As Orgay, Strong G, 3709, anger, the natural disposition, a movement or agitation of the soul, impulse, a desire by any violent emotion, but especially anger. That's what the Most High is going to have towards you if you willingly accept this thing. Uh, uh, um, Anger exhibited in punishment that's used for punishment itself. The punishment inflicted by a magistrate, who's the ultimate magistrate, the Most High. He loves judgment. So you take this thing, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to have a strong definition, reaching forth or incitement of the mind by violent passion. He's going to have violent passions. He's going to have abhorrence against you. And if you take it, and you're going to catch that nuke. In fact, a few more things. This is Revelation 16 chapter. What else you going to receive? You know, ding, 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 ding. You're going to get a prize. And it's called pain. You know, a reward for willingly receiving that thing. You know, this Revelations 16 chapter. I'm going to start at 1. In the 6 bowls of wrath. And Revelation 16:1. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, go your way, pour out the veils of the wrath of Yahweh upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his veil upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the charagma of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. So you take this thing; it's a form of worship, also. And noisome. It's Kakas. Strong's G 25. 56. The pain is going to be of a bad nature. The pain is going to be not such as it ought to be. It's going to be a mode of feeling, because you're going to feel it. It's going to be troublesome, injurious, pernicious, destructful, and baneful. A baneful means harmful or destructive. Matter of fact, baneful could also means to put you to death. You know, while all these words mean exceedingly harmful, baneful implies injury through poisoning and destroying. A baneful notion that discipline destroy creativity. hey, it's going to destroy you, you know, if you willingly receive this thing. And if you ignorant and listen to some of these other camp leaders like Bishop Nate or General Yohana or Captain Cesaria, hey, you're going to catch this, you know. The next one is Cacos. No, Paneros. This is Paneros, 4190. The pain is going to be full of labors, annoyances, hardships. Hey, you ever had a throbbing pain? Hey, it's going to be worse than that. Pressed and harassed by laborers. The pain is going to be of a bad nature or a bad of a bad nature or condition. In an ethical sense, evil, wicked, bad. So if you get a advance warning what not to do, but in an ethical sense, you take it, it's evil, wicked, bad that you received it, you know, and and man, if you receive this thing, hey, y'all, Bashim Yashai is gonna fuck you up, you know, literally, you know, and man, hey, I pray this message reach the hopeful elect in the 1/3, and they don't receive this thing, you know. No, it's just advance warning. So that's it on this one. I pray this video is edifying to the hopeful elect. And with that said, shalom.